What's up, everyone? Welcome to Chain Chasers Disc Golf. Today I'm going to be doing a Beat My Record challenge here at Subiaco Disc Golf Course. First hole's right down that hill, 190 away. Let's get after it. Alright, started out great with that bogey. Hole 2 is 190 feet straight up there on top of that rock wall. I'm using my Lone Hell 3, little forehand up to the left side, hopefully put it close. Footer for the birdie. Let's do this. Alright, went ahead and tapped in that par. Hole 3, it's 180 feet straight down this gap. Right behind the basket, there's a little bit of a ditch that plays OB. I'm throwing my classic blend Judge. And that's OB. Alright, so I went OB pretty much right over this little corner right here. So I'm gonna just take my drop here, tap in the ball, and move on. Alright, hole 4 is 280 feet. I'm gonna be teeing off from over here on the left side, shooting it around the corner. Set you up over here, that way you can maybe be able to see the basket a little bit better. Alright, so unfortunately my drive hit some of these branches and kicked down into that gravel parking lot, which plays OB. So I'm just be taking my drop up here and trying to pitch up and save my bogey. It's not what I wanted to do, but it should still be in bounds. Fortunately, I stayed in bounds, but I have this long, probably about 25-30 footer for the bogey. And I believe that also just rolled OB. So I was OB, unfortunately, so I'm gonna be trying to tap in this 6. And I forgot to mention what the record I'm trying to break is. Currently my record here at this course is 4 under, which is a 56. So I'm gonna try to break that. Alright, so hole 5 out here is straight down this gap down here to the little circle of pine trees. It's about 425. It plays as a par 4. Turn that one over into the football field a little bit, but we should still have a good look from there. Alright, I had an alright throw, bailed out to the right, which is what you want to do on this hole. Probably have about 150 feet left in, so I'm just going to use my sound. Alright, threw it on a little bit of Heismer, wanted to throw it on a little bit of Andy to flex it through that. I have a just outside circle 1 look for my birdie here. I'm going to try to put it as good as I can. Suck at circle 2 putt. Hole 6 is 240 feet straight up that hill. playing to the same basket we played to for hole 1. I'm gonna go with my flippy fairway here and just try to flip it up through that gap. Threw it into the ground. All right, got about 70-ish feet straight up the hill. There's no way I'm gonna make it, so I'm just gonna try to put it close. All right, hole 7, it's 280 feet straight over that hill by that last pine tree. Most people take this left gap with either a forehand or a backhand turnover, but I'm gonna take the sneaky right hand gap. All right, I just had to move the camera for the gap that I take. I'm going over the road with my PD and letting it come back into the basket. Should be parked. A little 15-footer for the birdie. Almost snuck out that right side. All right, hole 8's 313. It's down at the end of this field. Behind the basket, there's a huge drop-off that places OB. So we're gonna try to land short of that with my mid-range and hope for the best. Played it a little further right than I wanted, but should still be good. All right, I got probably a 60, 70 footer for the birdie, but we're still gonna give it a run. That might be going down that hill OB. I am hanging on the edge. All right, I'm gonna set the camera up and we're gonna try and make that putt. Go ahead and tap that in. All right, hole 9 plays just around the corner of that building. It's around 490-ish, I think. But we're just gonna try to push it as far out, like right on that hillside as we can. Or hit the crossbar. All right, now I'm playing for par because I know my forehand can't reach that far and there's no way I'm getting a turn over there. Might be playing for bogey. All right, so from here I pretty much only have 2 options. That's a flare skip low or a high forehand. I'm gonna try the high forehand with my X-Cal. It's on that hillside, should give me a nice little putt at it. Downhill, probably about 20 footer with a wall behind it, save the par. Hole 10's 170, straight up that gap. I'm gonna be playing through this left gap with a forehand zone. Should be good. I lucked out a little bit here because all of this sidewalk plays as OB and I landed just short of it. So I got probably about a 15, 20-ish footer with OB directly behind the basket. And that's why I hate these baskets. All right, so hole 11, From here, it's about 180 or 150-ish. We usually play from further back by those doors, but I'm not playing back there because of these two cars. So I'm gonna say this is around 150-ish. And threw it right to the ground with no power. Should be in bounds though. All right, we got a little probably 25-ish footer, but I'm not even gonna give it a run just because how close that OB is. Never mind, I'm running it. Oh, so close. All right, hole 12, straight down that gap, about 212 feet. Just trying to play a little straight shot. I didn't turn as much as I wanted it to. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have to lay it for par from back there. All right, so you should just barely be able to see the basket right around that corner. I'm on the other side of this little statue area. Ooh, just over. All right, so hole 13 is a 305-foot par 3 down to the end of that field where that hillside is. I'm gonna be playing a little turnover just over the right side of this bush and have it pan out down to the basket. Slipped a little bit on the tee pad, so it's gonna be a little short. Probably have about an 80-footer. All right, so I got a little bit more than 80 feet to go, probably closer to 100. All right, well, I only got through 13 holes because my phone was about to die. I don't remember exactly what I shot. It will be somewhere on the screen, I'm sure. And I'll probably put the UDIS scorecard there too. But it was a great round. Good first time trying out to use the camera. And we'll see you next time. Peace.